Have you ever started brushing your teeth only to notice that several minutes have already passed? Eaten a bag of sweets in front of the TV and suddenly the packet was already empty? Or driven somewhere in your car and arriving at your destination only to realize you don't really remember anything about your journey? Then you have already experienced the state of autopilot. It's about doing something while not consciously thinking about what you are doing, and there are countless other examples of it, especially in League of Legends.
Some days ago, a Reddit user named Elite500 made it to Challenger from Diamond 1 in just 24 days. When asked if there's any specific tip or trick that helped him climb that can be applied to all ELOs, one of the things he answered was: focus on never going autopilot. Try to always ask, what on earth am I working here for? Will I get CS? Will I help my team? What's most productive? And we too are 100% sure that this is one of the keys at becoming a better player in League of Legends. It's called mindfulness.
Studies show that the average person is in autopilot 47% of the time. Not surprising in our current state of the world, where countless information must be picked up and processed by our brain. Imagine how high the numbers must be while playing a video game. But when actually trying to win the competition against other people, you should slip out of autopilot and start being mindful. Being mindful in a game of League of Legends means constantly thinking about what action you do and what purpose it has. Behind every single click of your mouse should be a reason. Once you start just doing random stuff without being focused, you are very likely to lose the game. Learning this can be done by actively playing games of League of Legends and focusing yourself on being mindful. The only way to acquire this ability is to force yourself to keep thinking while playing. These 3 tips can help you with doing so.
Number 1. Minimize distractions. In one of our previous videos, we have already talked about putting your smartphone in another room to avoid it distracting you. There are countless of things that have the power to distract you, and once distracted, it's hard to find your focus and concentration again. Close all other things on your computer while playing ranked games in League. Well, maybe except music if you need it. There's no need to discuss with people about the most handsome pro player while in-game. You can always do that after winning your games. Try to adjust your surroundings and play in a room with no traffic. No people walking through it, no TV in the background, no cat jumping on your lap to watch you play.
Number 2. Remind yourself to be focused. This one can be a bit weird at first, but is actually a super useful way to remind yourself not to slip into autopilot mode. Take a sticky note, write "Don't autopilot, be aware of your actions" or something like that on it, and just stick it next to your screen. You won't be able to avoid the reminder as it's next to you, and every time you happen to give it a look, you will be reminded to concentrate on your game and think about your actions. Trust us, it sounds a bit silly, but can change the way you perform for the better.
Number 3. Start meditating. Even nowadays, many people associate meditation with becoming a monk that lives in a temple with other monks and strictly follows his religion. But actually, meditation does not necessarily mean dealing with religion and spirituality. Studies prove that meditation has actual effects on your mental health and ability to focus and concentrate. That's probably why more and more business-related people have started to acknowledge meditation as a useful tool for themselves. Also, the core of every meditation is being mindful. Meditating means training your awareness and mindfulness, which, when applied first in everyday life and then in League of Legends, will increase your performance heavily. You should take some time every day to actively practice meditation by sitting down, closing the eyes and paying attention to your body, your breath and your thoughts without judgment. There are countless of smartphone apps and tutorials on YouTube that are great for getting into meditation.
By implementing what you learned from meditating into your playstyle, minimizing distractions and reminding yourself not to slip into the autopilot mode, you can successfully lay the ground for climbing the ladder in the next season. Just remember, use your brain's ability to think in-game and you'll see huge improvements to your rank. And by the way, if you continue to play the game consciously for long periods of time, you might someday develop the ability to use the ultimate form of the autopilot mode, the flow state. But that's a topic for another video. Thank you for watching this video from the Burst X Esports YouTube channel. If you've thought it was helpful, just leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any feedback or ideas what you'd want to see from us next, just voice your opinion down in the comments.